The Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close is directed by Stephen Daldry, starring Tom Hanks, Sandra Bullock, and Thomas Horn, and is a story about a child with autism who loses his father in the 9/11 terrorist attacks of 2001. And it's his journey of him coming to terms with his loss, as well as his mother, played by Sandra Bullock. And it's also a story of a search um, to find, because he finds this key to open something that he believes his father has left behind. Overall, I thought this was a really good movie. It was very sweet, touching, and heartfelt, and it was a pretty good insight into a child with autism, as well, of how an autistic person thinks, how they speak, how they interact with the world. Overall, I thought it was really interesting to watch. So, Thomas Horn, I've never heard of that actor before or since, but he did play a really good performance as a child with autism. I'm not sure whether the actor himself is autistic, though I probably will have to look that up. But he did a really brilliant job playing this autistic boy. Shows basically every aspect of his personality, like what he's afraid of, why he feels scared of certain things, why he goes on this massive search for to try and figure out what happened to his father and why he died. And overall, really interesting story. He helps this mute old man who only speaks by writing things down. He gets to like the bottom root cause of his trauma and why he's so afraid to speak, which I thought was really cool. He does show bravery in the end, of overcoming fears that he did feel earlier on in the film, and it kind of shows his growth as like a character, and he becomes a little bit more wise, a little bit stronger. Overall, but yeah, I really enjoyed this. I did hear there was a bit of controversy surrounding this film. Haven't really looked into it. It's probably because it was about 9/11 and also about a kid with autism, but I thought they did a really good job with it. John Goodman is in this movie as well. He kind of plays like this bit role where he's this receptionist at his at the autistic kid's Oscar's apartment block, and he was pretty funny for the very little time he was in. So yeah, I don't know the names of any of the other actors apart from Tom Hanks, Sandra Bullock, and Thomas Horn, who played Oscar. But overall, every single one of their performances were pretty solid. They were really good, and overall, it was just a really original story about autism, and also pretty brave of talking about 9/11 as much as it did. Overall, I actually did really have a really good time with this movie, and I did think it was really it was definitely worth the watch. I didn't pay for it. I've got a bunch of movies here that I rent from my local library that I don't have to pay a cent for, so that's pretty cool. But overall, I would highly recommend this movie to anyone who wants to see it. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I really did like it that much. I do think it's incredibly worth your time. I do think it's a perfect movie in what it has to say and has to tell, and the things that are in it. Overall, just had a really good time with this movie. So that's my opinion. Thank you for watching as always, and take care. Thank you.